How to use the SandBlast demo on Ravello systems. Hello, and thank you for joining me today. Today we will show you how to deliver the Checkpoint SandBlast demo based on the Ravello systems environment. To start, let's log into your Ravello systems account. Let's choose the SandBlast demo application and start it up. As you can see, we have several machines starting up. The attacker machine, the web server, the checkpoint gateway enabled with threat emulation and threat extraction, the mail server, the victim machine, and the next generation smart event. Once started, we will click on the attacker machine and click on Open to download the RDP client. We will do the same for the victim machine. We will open both remote desktop files that were downloaded. For both, type in the username, the admin, and the password. Ours is CPWins1 exclamation point. That's capital C, P, W, I, N, S, the number 1, and the exclamation mark. And then click Login. Once logged in, familiarize yourself with the two machines, the attacker, from which we will launch the attacks, and the victim, which is protected by the checkpoint gateway and SandBlast solution. In the attacker machine, let's open the malicious file, resume.doc, to see what it does. File is located in C, malicious files, resume.doc. As we can see, this is a crypto locker message. Let's close it up and continue. Let's open a Chrome browser. Two tabs will open. The one with the hacker dashboard, which we will use later. The second tab is for VirusTotal. We will use VirusTotal in order to test our malware against 50+ antivirus engines to see if they are able to discover it and block it. Please note that sometimes antivirus engines sign generic winword functions, thus creating a false positive. Let's load our file into VirusTotal and click on Scan It. As we can see, the file is found by a small amount or no antivirus engines at all. This means that most antivirus engines will not block this file if it reaches the network. Now that we have established that the file can bypass most antivirus engines, let's weaponize it. Let's click on the other Chrome tab and reach the hacker dashboard. Click on Choose File and choose our resume.doc file. In distribution method, let's choose Email Attachment, and then click on Send. This will send a phishing email embedded with our attachment to the victim. After sending the file, let's move to the victim's machine and open our mail client, Outlook. We will see that we have received the file almost immediately. Let's open the file and see what happens. As we can see, the file opened with no crypto locker message. This is because threat extraction was activated and cleaned the file from all active content, such as macro and other embedded content. Let's open Smart Event in order to see the actual extraction event. And at the same time, let's open PuTTY in order to log in to the checkpoint gateway in order to see via CLI the status of the emulation process. Once PuTTY has connected, the password to access the gateway is the same as before, CPWins1 exclamation mark. That's capital C, P, W, I, N, S, 1 exclamation mark. After logging in, type /monitor, click Tab for autocomplete, and press Enter. We can now see in the PuTTY screen that the resume.doc file has been sent for emulation for dynamic analysis and awaits a verdict. Please note that the proactive approach of this solution delivered the resume file immediately, clean of active content, rendering the file safe for opening, while simultaneously sending it for a deeper dynamic inspection to decide if this file is malicious or not. In the report, we can see that malicious content was extracted from the file. The specific extracted content can be seen in the suspicious content area. Let's close this window and move back to the email client on the victim's machine. In the email we have received, we can see that there is a message add-on from the gateway performing the extraction. The email's attachments were clean, and we have an option to get the original file if we wanted to. Let's click to get the original file. We will get a user check message so that we can explain why we need the original file. Let's provide that explanation and click OK. We can see that the file resume.doc was deemed malicious, and we will not be able to get it as it would be dangerous if it had penetrated our organization. Let's move back to the Smart event and look at the new threat emulation event that was created. In order to open the event, let's click on the relevant event circle and click on the report. In the report, we will see what was the file's behavior inside the VM and potentially inside our own network. We can see that this file created another file inside our file system, and a crypto blocker message popped up. Let's change things up a bit and create another phishing attack, but this time let's send it as a malicious URL and not as an attachment. Let's go back to the attacker's machine and log back into the hacker's dashboard. Choose the same resume.doc file, but this time in the distribution method, let's choose malicious URL and press send. We can see that the email arrived immediately with the link. Let's press that link. As we can see, the file was immediately blocked. Let's open Smart Event to understand why. As we can see, the file was blocked because threat emulation already knows this file and was able to block it based on previous dynamic analysis. What we have seen is the ability to block unknown malware, even when it is patient zero with threat emulation, and turning an unknown malware into a known malware while immediately delivering documents free of malicious content with threat extraction, making them ultimately safe for opening. Only the Checkpoint SandBlast solution can stop malware before it enters your organization and delivers documents free of malicious content immediately without interfering with business operations as usual.